There's an election coming, whether you like it or not, whether Justin Trudeau likes it or not. I think it's interesting. If it goes before October, there's a few people who won't get their pension. The whole freshman class of Trudeau's 2015 Liberals, there are a bunch of them who, and Jody Wilson-Raybould, I'll read you some announcements of hers today, but she's not running again. Lloyd Longfield announced a little while ago, he's the MP in my riding, that he's not running again. So that's interesting. All of that's very interesting to hear. Former Liberals not running, but I'm sure that they'll have a large slate of candidates who are very enthusiastic to be backbenchers to Justin Trudeau's train wreck of this country. Here is Justin Trudeau campaigning on the taxpayer dollar, and he is in BC promising $10 a day daycare. Federal $10 a day daycare? I guess so. Alex says, for people with young kids, this is huge. Prime Minister Trudeau announces an agreement with the BC government that will see $10 a day daycare for children. That will make life easier and more affordable for parents and give kids the best possible start in life. And Kevin says, can you admit these Liberals are again campaigning on our tax dollars? Some people can admit it. Some people say, no, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spend money. Yeah, but you're not supposed to campaign on it that way. I think that it's a very, it looks like a campaign style event, doesn't it? It's got the setup. It's got a liberal placard. Trudeau's already sitting there. I don't know. It looks a lot like a liberal event. Hold on. Oh, okay, it snapped in. Huh. Okay, Justin Trudeau vows to end First Nations reserve boil water advisories within 5 years. That was October 2015. So the promise of $10 daycare, the promise that this is going to be something that you're going to get, maybe not, right? So 2015, the boil water advisories. And do we still have boil water advisories today? Yes, we do. Justin Trudeau has not solved that problem as he said he would. Broken promise, right? How about your your cell phone bill? Does it drop by 25%, right? That was thrown out there. Oh yeah, we'll drop your cell phone bill by 25%. I hear people don't like paying high cell phone bills, so we'll drop it. Did it work? Did it happen? I don't think so. I think mine's gone up, but there was a day there where I had to upload my show on my cell phone, so that could be why it went up this week or this month, regardless. Aaron O'Toole. Is Aaron O'Toole in danger in Alberta? I noted this before I saw Kian's tweet, and this is Aaron O'Toole saying, it's time Alberta was treated fairly by Ottawa. A conservative government will make sure priorities for Alberta are met. Here's how. And so he outlines this as a 12-minute speech. I'm not going to show you any of it, but I thought, as soon as I saw that, is Aaron O'Toole in trouble in Alberta? Like, is his internal polling that bad? Because it looks like that. It looks like he's needing to pay some attention to Alberta, and that's notable because it didn't used to be like that, right? So is Nenshi gearing up to run in Alberta as a Liberal? Will Nenshi usher in the era of the Alberta Liberals? Isn't that scary? I think that's more scary than Governor General Nenshi. Yikes, right? Like, holy smokes. Here is Kian's tweet, and he says, I'm hearing from folks inside the CPC that O'Toole is worried about some Calgary seats. The next election is going to be a reckoning of epic proportions. Holy smoke. Does O'Toole retain the leadership of the CPC through an election where he loses worse than Scheer? No. Does Polyev run in the next election leadership race? Does Sloan won't be allowed. They wouldn't allow him, right? They wouldn't allow him to run in the leadership race now because he's been removed from the party because he's a bad guy or something like that. So that'll be interesting to watch, right? Can a person who's been ejected from the party mount a leadership race or a leadership bid? And what about Cariolis, right? He was removed and then reinstated and then removed again before he could, anyway, regardless. Very interesting stuff. Here's a group of local CPC MPs are joining O'Toole here in Calgary today. And this is Adam McVicker. So very interesting to note that Calgary is a place where the Conservatives need to spend time campaigning because they're not popular. Why aren't they popular? Why isn't Aaron O'Toole resonating? I mean, who knows? Right? I've speculated on it for a lot of minutes on my show. Oh, here's an Aaron O'Toole tweet that maybe could explain it. Here we go. Aaron O'Toole says, we will roll out a comprehensive pandemic plan to make sure Canada is prepared for future threats. That's the tweet, and he's got a meme. it says Canada's emergency preparedness plan. It says we will overhaul Canada's pandemic plan to include domestic vaccine research, trial development, and manufacturing capacity, and overhaul the national emergency stockpile system to be ready with the resources we need to respond to health threats.